Hey guys, so today I'm making some delicious rice and peas. So I make my rice and peas using pigeon peas. If you want, you can substitute it and use your favorite kind of beans instead, like kidney beans or whatever you prefer to use. Alright, so let's get started with this yummy recipe. The recipe is so delicious. It's probably the best rice and peas you're ever gonna have. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm starting by getting my pot nice and hot, and then I added a little bit of oil into it. Then I've very finely chopped up some veggies. So I chopped up some parsley, fresh thyme, pimento peppers, some minced garlic, and you want to make sure it's very finely chopped. Okay, for the thyme, what you can do is instead of chopping it up, you can remove it off the stem. So remove the leaves off the stem by doing this, using your hands to pull it off. Okay, so just make sure the veggies are very finely chopped. You can also use other seasonings like scotch bonnet pepper, scallion. Just make sure you add some good seasonings in there to make the rice taste nice and flavorful. I've been making this rice for so long, and everyone who tastes it love it because it's so flavorful. It actually tastes better on the second day when all those flavors pop. Alright, so hope you guys give the recipe a try. So after you add those ingredients in the pot, you let it saute for about 2 minutes because you want it to cook a little bit, and then we're gonna add in our rice and mix that into the veggies as well and let that cook together for about another 2 minutes. You want the rice to coat with the oil in the pot and get a little bit toasty. Then I'm gonna go in and add my peas. All right, so add in the peas. I'm using pigeon peas. You can use beans if you'd like, and you're gonna mix that with the rice and the veggies. And next I'm adding 1 chicken bouillon cube. You can use chicken bouillon cube or chicken bouillon powder. This one is optional. Sometimes I add that, or sometimes I like to season it with onion powder and garlic powder. Alright, so those are the two options, and then you're gonna go in and add some salt and black pepper to taste. Mix all of those seasonings in with the rice. Next, I'm gonna start adding in my liquid. So I'm adding in coconut milk, and then I'm gonna add in water to make up for the rice to liquid ratio to cook my rice. Alright, so basically when I'm cooking my rice, a good way to make your rice is to use the ratio for 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of liquid. After you've perfect making your rice, you can adjust that measurement. So for example, when I'm cooking my rice, I'll do, for 1 cup of rice, I'll do maybe 1.5 to 1 3/4 cup of liquid. But when starting out, a good ratio to use is 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of liquid. So if you do 2 cups of rice, then you do 4 cups of liquid. And then when you get that done packed, you can adjust it to get your rice to your desired consistency. Okay, so after you add in the liquid, the coconut milk and water to make up for the ratio, give your pot a stir and cover the pot and let it come to a boil over high heat. Once it starts boiling, you're going to turn the heat down to very extremely low heat and cover the rice. Give it one last stir, cover it, and let it take its time and finish cooking until all of the liquid has absorbed and your rice is perfectly cooked. Okay, and that is it, you guys. Before all the liquid is absorbed, you can also taste it and see if you need to add any more salt. All right, so but that is it, you guys. That's how I make my rice and peas, and it comes out perfect and delicious every single time. I cannot make my rice without pimento pepper and fresh thyme and also garlic. Those 3 have to be in my rice so it can have the perfect flavor I'm looking for, and it's tastes amazing. You can also add, like I said earlier, scotch bonnet pepper, scallion, whatever you'd like to season up the rice and have the flavor popping. But yeah, that's it for today's recipe on how I make my rice and peas. And I like to chop my veggies very finely in my rice and saute it in the beginning because I feel like the flavor pops more that way. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.